in front of just under 29,000 fans. The Australians triumphed by 3 goals to 1 en route to qualifying for the World Cup in Germany. Ray Richards and Bobby Ormston bagging the gold that night. Well, here come the teams. Big night for always for the captains, Fozzie, but a big night for John Aloisi, who's now starting in the team, basically has the responsibility of getting the ball in the back of the net.
Absolutely, he's a player over the last couple of years who we've often said hasn't been given the real opportunity with the first team to show his stuff. Now tonight, to me, is the chance for John Aloisi to really stake his claim to be the out-and-out striker.
The FFA making absolutely sure that the significance of this game, the Asian connection, the war, and of course in the case of the Indonesia game on Tuesday, the tsunami appeal are at the forefront of this agenda. We're going to pause for the national anthems, and after that our commentator will be Simon Hill, alongside him Craig Foster.
We've got tape over it. Fourth official should have sorted that out prior to the match. But nonetheless, we're underway.
Yeah, indeed. And for those of you who want a space, Bresciano's left-hand side. So too was Chipperfield. Crossing by Lazaridis. It's Kale again going up for the header. Well played by Samad Rashid. And that'll do the young goalkeeper's confidence no end of good on his debut.
Just slightly overhit by Lazar on that occasion. To build up and enjoy playing together. As I said earlier, it's so critical that they get game time together, start to work those combinations.
This could be awkward for Australia. Schwarzer came and didn't get there, and it's gone in, and Iraq, with their first attack of the game, have scored through Mohamed Nasir on his debut. Would you believe it? The Socceroos caught absolutely cold at the back. Mark Schwarzer was indecisive, came and decided to go back, and Mohamed Nasir, virtually with his first touch of the ball, has given Iraq a shot lead in Sydney.
You must be as surprised as the majority of this crowd as the Iraqi fans, thousands of them, celebrate. Watch it from here. It's a long ball. It's just got on the right side. From his perspective, Tony Popovic. If Popper was looking for Schwarzer to come out, a little bit of indecision between the two, but he has chipped him beautifully into the far corner. One chance, one goal at this level, that's all it takes.
What a golden moment for Mohamed Nasir of the Talaba, or student.
If memory serves me correctly, he hit an absolute cracker off the bar.
So he scored a belter against New Zealand in the Australian Nations Cup last year in Adelaide. This sort of distance. He has the ball back to the quiet distance. It's Bresciano. Oh, and it's through the gap and through the goalkeeper, and Australia are level. Well, the goalkeeper won't look back on that one with any satisfaction. But Marco Bresciano is on the mark for the Socceroos once again. His 5th goal for his country. And you can almost hear the sighs of relief around Telstra Stadium.
He's hit it pretty well, Marco. Seen him crack them harder. And this one he went for direction. Straight up and down over the wall. It's a good angle. Keeper had it covered. Has to go down as a keeper error. Marco knows it. His reaction is almost apologetic, really. He's been given a freebie there by the keeper. Didn't hit it too badly, but keeper, well, as you said, very, very disappointed with him. That's smart.
To see the likes of Emerton and Scott Chipperfield, as you mentioned earlier, Craig, try and take on their men. It's the bar line, gets some of those crosses in. Of course, Cahill's a threat in the air as well. In the meantime, the ball's broken for Mohamed Nasser. He's already got one goal. Here's Howard Mullah Mohammed. Disappointing cross from an Iraqi point of view.
Again, it's Nasser, number 5 in the centre of midfield. Some nice inner play. Just breaking things up from Australia's perspective, getting things forward. Again, they're committing players forward, Iraq, causing us some problems when they get in those areas.
These are the kinds of tests you need, though. Frankfurt's not quite been the flowing football that it was. Relatively so counting. Wissam Zaki for Iraq. 8-1-2. Crossover. Schwarzer comes. Oh, and Schwarzer's fumbled the ball. And Australia were in all sorts of trouble for a moment there. Schwarzer's had precious little to do apart from kick the ball out of the net on one occasion. Almost made a real hash of that, Craig.
You're right, he's hardly had a ball to catch all evening. He's coming out there and just a little bit too casual. It's bread and butter for Schwarzer. Just pulling that out.
White shirts in the way. That brings us to an end. Absorbing first half. Not quite the way it's suggested that both teams have 11 players on the pitch. Some are on the way, around possession. Tim Cahill might make something of it. Clears for the foul, not given. Now, Howard Mullah Mohammed has plenty of pace. It's a lovely ball through. Australia opened up here, and this should be 2-1. And he's unbelievably put it wide of the post. Mohamed Nasser. Well, you'd have put your house on him to score there, but Australia, Craig Foster, undressed at the back again.
Absolutely, just cut to pieces there. It was a beautiful run here, showed a lot of speed. What a great run from outside to in. Once again, goes to shreds at the back, going forward, counter-attack. No answer for that at the moment. It is the type of chance you just can't afford to deliver to quality international footballers.
Free kick for Iraq. Came off Craig Law. It will be an Iraqi corner. Taken by the captain, Ahmed Kadem. So a very good game at the back. Experienced player. Plays in Iran with class. This fans who came for a glimpse of Tim Cahill has had such a good 12 months. That's a good ball by Skoko, and Ahmed Elric could be in here. It's Elric. It's 2-1 for Australia. Ahmed Elric with his first touch in the game. What about that for an entrance?
That is sensational. That's fairy tale stuff. A player whose career has been adversely affected. He was down and out. Never dropped his chin. He's come back. His first touch of the football was nice. His second was even nicer. Here, beautiful first touch, right in front, sets him up. What about the finish? But what about just quietly the ball? It was a beautiful pass of the football.
To play. Aloisi just got to touch on towards Stajovski. Back into the danger zone. Helped on by Skoko. Keeper's fumbled. Elric hit the top of the net. And Australia so close to ending the night on a real high. And the final whistle has blown. Fitting that Ahmed Elric had the final touch of a fascinating match. It's his goal that separated the two teams in the final analysis. But Iraq has plenty of questions of Australia. They opened the scoring in the 11th minute. A real defensive blunder by the Socceroos. Mohamed Nasser took advantage. Marco Bresciano got the Socceroos back on terms on 23 with a free kick. But the substitutions really changed it around for Australia as the second half wore on. Milos Stajovski and Ahmed Elric, a man with the Arabic background, has beaten Iraq and they gained revenge for the Olympics a year ago in Athens. A real showpiece occasion in Sydney. The Iraqi community have turned out in force. They've really enjoyed seeing their team play. Of course, they'll go back with a few mementos, the jerseys and the memories. Not sure how many good memories goalkeeper Samad Rashid will have after that Marco Bresciano goal. But a very good exercise for the Socceroos. They asked a lot of questions tonight and ultimately they managed to come up with the answers. Iraq don't play another game until June. It's the same for Australia. They play New Zealand in London, and of course it's onto the Confederations Cup and those mouth-watering encounters with Germany, Argentina and Tunisia. But of course before that, it's the second game of the Powerade series against Indonesia on Tuesday night at Subiaco Oval. Of course, you can see that game too. SBS Australia 2, Iraq 1. Let's go down to the touchline. We're joined again by Andrew Orsatti. Andrew.
Simon, well, Ahmed Elric all but conceded that this perhaps would be a